Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the series that we've been doing on how to make currency in Path of Exile. So today's video is going to be all about master missions. So once you get into maps, you will see that you now have a thing here on your map device, and there's five different ones. So we have Beast with Einhar, Alva with the Temple of Atziri, we have Voltaxic Sulfite with Nico, Syndicate with June, and Master Zana for maps. So let's go over the easy ones first. Zana here. So the way that Zana works is, as you can see, Zana will sell you maps. Just happened to give me these two maps. That's pretty cool. What is that? Barrel chambers and another barrel chambers. I spent 50C, but I don't care because those are nice. So basically how this works is you run a map. I'm just going to throw in a random tier 1 just to show you. So you put a map in and you can pick a master mission, and when you activate it, it will put that master in that map. So Zana's will give you a map in a map. So you can, it's really good if you're trying to get your Atlas bonus up and you're having trouble getting map drops. Run Zana's, you'll get 2 maps for the price of 1. So the next one we have is Voltaxic Sulfite with Nico. So if you don't know what that is, when you put Nico in a map, it will give you Voltaxic Sulfite deposits, which you can then use inside of the Azerite mine to go delve, which is the whole delve mechanic, which is something that probably deserves its own video. Delving is very extensive. Next, we have Einhar, which will add beasts to your map. And if you don't know what beast is, bestiary is just it's another way of crafting in this game. So once you get beasts, and you'll see these throughout the leveling process, you can come into your menagerie and you can see that, you know, different beasts give you a different items. So like, let's say we want to do a unique flask, we're going to use 1 Fairfur beast. When we hit craft, it'll spawn some monsters, we can kill them, and then we will get a reward, which is a unique flask. And you can do different crafting stuff, like this will give you, there's some currency, corruptions, reroll implicits, add, remove, convert, flash charges, and there's also the bosses inside of bestiary, which will let you do craft aspects. So there's aspect of the avian, aspect of the crab, aspect of the cat, and I don't remember the other one. But there's 4 of them. So those are all pretty simple. The last 2 are kind of more convoluted, and that is the Syndicate, which is June, and the Temple of Atziri, which is Alva. So I'm not going to go over the Syndicate because I don't really understand how Syndicate works. There is a really good video by a guy named Lighty, and I'll put a link in the description to his video on how to do it. He explains it very well. So rather than me trying to confuse you and myself doing it, we'll just go ahead and do Alva.
Exile.
So Alva is the Temple of Atziri. So how this works is, let's go ahead and get a map. Random tier, this works. Perfect, awesome, great, lovely. So, let's go ahead and alch this map just because. Boom. It's not reflect, is it? No, perfect. So, let's go ahead and put Alva in our map. Okay? So, now, you will see once we get into our map, it's just, you know, a normal map for the most part. And then we will find Alva inside of the map here. So, continuing. Can I really hit that again? Oh, I can. Perfect. Nice. Why is it? Oh, there he is. Yeah, none of those are worth anything. And as you can see, this isn't, like, I don't do these like other people I just run in and do the masters on these, especially alvas, because that's the point that I'm trying to drive home with this series. Is even it's every little thing. You're adding on to your map. So we're still doing the map. We just we're adding alva to our map. I'm gonna say that's sold because I don't want to deal with that. So as you can see, alva's in the map here, and we have a temple. You know what? I'm just gonna drop these so they keep me safe. They should be able to pretty much one tap everything. So if we hit view temple, you can see that we have a new guide come up, and it says 9 incursions remaining. So we have a little picture up here, and it says, kill to chance to change the lightning workshop, and kill to change the pools. And then we have, so these are the 2 bosses, here and here. There's one on each side, and the map's all, this little side area is always a square. So, and you can see that we have lines here. So this is how you're going to walk when we do the temple. You'll be able to walk from here to here to here to here. And so you want to make a path up to the apex. And as you can see, as we hover over these little doors, we can see what rooms they open. So we want to do this room. Okay? So the tombs. Let's say we want to do that. So we know that we need to open the bottom right. And we want to kill this boss because we want to change the pools to restoration. So let's go ahead and enter our incursion. Now this is a timed area. You'll be able to see a timer come up here once I walk. And basically, the more things that you kill, the more time that you get. And you can see the timer going up there. So you want to have a pretty good clear speed build for these. And some of these monsters in here, I mean, they are pretty tanky. So we wanted to go down here, so let's go ahead and drop our thing in there, and you can see it turns green. So that now we know we can go in there. We have unlocked that area. And then we need to kill the boss, because we chose to kill the side boss over here, which I think I honestly already did. And as you can see at the bottom here, we have a little thing that tells us how many monsters we've killed. So once you get done, you just click time portal, it kicks you out, and it'll drop loot, which you can pick up. And there's 3 of these in every map. Every map that you run alva in will give you 3 incursions. And you can see that on the right side of the screen there. We have completed 1 out of 3. So let's go ahead and continue mapping here, and we'll find the next incursion. So it doesn't look to be in this little iceberg area, so let's go down. And again, I don't pick up uniques usually, but feel free to pick those up and Vaal them, or pick them up to sell them for alpha. So this alva here, you can see we have 2 new things. So this will upgrade to treasury, and this will upgrade to sacrificial chamber, which is what we want. You want the sacrificial chamber, and you want the altar of corruption. So we need to go to the bottom left one, and then let's go to the top here. So the top left. Alright, so we need to kill the boss on the bottom left and go top left.
Time to go.
Or kill the boss on the bottom, go to the top left. Okay, so let's go ahead and start killing stuff. We got our Stone of Passage. We wanted to kill the boss on the bottom, so let's go ahead and kill her. And this is a pretty low tier map, so I'm not too worried about, dying or not being able to kill stuff. And you can see that we happen to get 2 Stone of Passage, so we can go ahead and unlock 2 areas, so we know we want to go here. And then I also know that because I looked, we want to go up there. So now we can go ahead and either finish killing this stuff, or we can let the timer run out, leave. It's kind of whatever you want to do. Personally, I like to kill stuff just because that's more loot that you can get. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And we got a Dendrobait. Nice. I like Dendrobaits. And then here's our next alva. And so this one will upgrade to Armorer's Workshop and Torture Cages. So let's go ahead and kill the top right one, and then we want to go... I kind of want to go to the top. Let's go top left, and we'll go here. So these 2, we need to go all the way to the top, basically. So let's go ahead and jump in. Find some monsters, flask up, kill this. And as you can see, like there for a second, I wasn't killing anything and the timer was going down pretty quickly. So you do need to be able to kill stuff really quick in these areas. we didn't get a passage, or stone of passage. There we go. So you don't have to go straight directly to the door either. Like I know I have 37 seconds and I'm probably not going to die with this build just because it's a low level. So let's go ahead and open this up. We only got 1 stone this time, so we'll go ahead and open up the explosives area. Sometimes you get 1, sometimes you get 2 stones. I really don't know how that works.
Good job.
And then we get our loot. Perfect. And what is that scepter? That's a Montegil's grass. We don't want any of that. So, let's go ahead and leave, and I'll finish this map in a minute. So now we can see on our Alva, if we view Temple, we have 6 incursions remaining. So, and you can see that some of these have become level 2 because we upgraded them. So what you want is you want everything to become level 3 as much as you can, and you also want to make yourself a path up to the apex. So let me run a couple maps here off camera to finish out our Alva, and then I'll bring you guys back once we get in the temple there. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and go to the next thing. So as you can see here, we unlocked the temple. So we can view it, and as you can see, we have quite a bit of pathways open, and we did unlock the apex. I had to switch characters there because I was running the maps on my Windripper build. Just so I got the extra quant, and that build can clear maps really fast. So, this is the Temple of Atziri. So starting out here, you're just going to go through a little forest. It is a Mayan temple, which is kind of the lore behind it. I don't know why there's peacocks here, though. I don't think that peacocks would be near a Mayan temple, but whatever. So we should be coming up on the actual temple here, and as you can see, it unlocks. And we have a little button down here that says Temple Map. You can also press V to open it up. So we're here, and each one of these little pathways is how we can walk. So let's go up here to the Hall of Offerings. And I always drop a teleport kind of in this first room here. That way, if you die, you can always come back. Because the temple can get kind of rippy. There is quite a bit of chaos damage in this temple. And I think it scales based off of the tier of map that you do. So these were all like, you know, yellow tier maps, so it shouldn't be too bad. This area, I think, is I-80, or I-76 is what we're at. So as you can see, we have a door open up, so this will take us to the right, which if we look at our map, once I kill all this shit, so I don't, you know, we're just gonna totems kill that. So you can see that this will take us to the Omnitech Forge. If we go up, you can see that we don't have a pathway because this would be to the tomes. But we can get some blast charges, some demolition blast charges to be able to open that up. So there is kind of a way around unlocking areas if you didn't, for some reason, unlock a certain pathway that maybe you wanted to. And you can see that it shows us where we're at. So we're in the Hall of Offerings, which is tier 2. I didn't really upgrade these that much. I kind of just wanted to run them just to show you. And each of the areas here, they do something different. So they're going to have a boss, which we can kill if my game doesn't crash. And then we'll get to the Apex of Sacrifice. So the table of sacrifice. Why are these not dead? My totems didn't do jack. Okay. So this is sacrifice a unique item for another random unique, including items not ordinarily obtained. So let's go ahead and go back to our hideout and let's get a random unique. Let's grab fuck it. Let's grab a pair of Atziri step boots. So what it means by not normally obtainable is league specifics. You can get a headhunter out of this. You can get fucking Eyes of the Great Wolf. I mean, anything. So let's see what we get. Strapped leather. So we traded one shit unique for another shit unique. Lovely. So I'm going to go ahead and blow through this here and just get to the Apex just to show you what that fight is. That is the boss fight. Oh my god, my game does not like this for some reason. Is it left or is it... I thought it was right. Yeah, it's right. It's not left. Please die. I forgot I'm Vaal packed. Yes, I need to go here, and then we can go up. So just to kind of talk about this area, since we're in here, you can see this area is giving us chests that we can click. So this is the jeweler's workshop, so this will give us items. Essentially it'll give us jewelry, which is nice. Let's go ahead and kill this boss. Let's drop some totems. Didn't really get much. And I think we want to go... Wait, where do we want to go? Yeah, I want to go up. Why can I not go up? Oh, it's over here. This does get a little bit confusing if you don't do a lot of Atziri, which I don't anymore. Just because I usually put Nico on, if I run a master mission, it's usually a Nico so I can delve. So, kill all of this. And like I said in this video, I'm bypassing a lot of this. You should really be pretty much full clearing each one of these rooms. It's going to give you a lot of loot just from killing monsters, which is something, you know, again, I'm harping back to it and I do it in every video. It's all about the little things in this game. So let's drop a TP, let's go in the arena, and we get to fight a giant spinny thing. So, it's not that hard of a fight, you just don't want to get one tapped, which can happen. So, basically you get it down to half health, it goes in vulnerability, and you kill all these little minions that it has coming to it. If you're a Cyclone build like I am, you can kind of just sit here in the middle. I hit the wrong aura. And you just kill everything around it. This is good if your build's not that great and you need flash charges. You can get flash charges for these mobs. I'm going to go ahead and Vaal Molten Shell. And look, we got boots and we got a Vial of Transcendence. So, we'll go over the Vial here just to teach you what these do, and we'll also look up the price on the boots. So, let's go ahead and sell our 6-socket. And let's go ahead and bring up a trade window. What are these called, actually? Deer Stalkers. So, let me swap this over to display so you guys can see. So, as you can see, these are pretty cheap. So, let's look up the Vial of Transcendence. So, this is a way to make uniques inside of the temple. There is, I think there's 4 vials in total. Drops off the Vaal Omnitech, which is the main boss we killed, and it allows you to upgrade stuff. So you can upgrade the Tempered Mind Jewel to the Transcendent Mind, Tempered Flesh to Transcendent. It upgrades them. So the way that you can get these is, all the vials is Vial at Zwaddle. I can't spell that, so Vial. Oh, what are the vials? Is it here? Is this the right one? Yeah, so these are all the vials. There's actually quite a few of them. So there's Awakening, Consequence, Dominance, Fate, Summoning, Ritual, Transcendence, Sacrifice, and Ghost. And they all do different things. So like if we look up the Vial of the Ghost, this will change a Soul Catcher into a Soul Ripper, which sells for... Soul Rippers are very expensive. So let's go ahead and look up the price of the Vial of Transcendence that we dropped. Holy shit. Did not know those were worth 4x. That is amazing. My dog is also barking. I do apologize for that. So, each of the vials, you can use them to upgrade stuff in a specific room. Which is what we talked about before in the rooms of June in the temple. You can upgrade them in a specific room, which I believe is the Altar of Sacrifice. So if you have a tier 3 Altar of Sacrifice, which we had a tier 2 Hall of Offering. So if you have a tier 3, it'll give you a little box that you can put that vial in along with the item to upgrade. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know. I'm going to put this in my sell tab because I didn't realize this was worth 4x. That's impressive. And I will see you guys in the next video.